some adjustment styles. So, as I said, there are different opinions, and there are also different opinions how to do the adaptation process. So I think I normally always did the sudden one. So I didn't start sleep deprived. I just started one day to do the naps, and at the beginning I didn't fall asleep in the naps because I was not tired yet. There are other people who say it's better to no, wait, don't start sleep deprived. Mixed. I think I did more also the mixed. I mean, sometimes I also did the mixed when my adaptation didn't work out, and I said, okay, I will train more the naps and try to keep a planned, scheduled life. And I'm a little bit confused because normally there's also the way to adjust that you say, okay, you don't sleep for 2 days and then you start with the adaptation. So you start directly very sleep deprived. Okay. Well, there are different ways to start. And the gradual one is like, okay, you start maybe with Everyman and then you say, okay, I try then to go to Uberman. I think it's a little bit complicated because with the time, if you have one structure on how to plan your life, it's more easier to, I think, to focus on one schedule and one plan than changing it all the time. I mean, I was already happy when I knew at what time to meet up with my friends. So when I was talking on the phone, I said, okay, do we meet on Friday? Okay, let's meet at 5 o'clock because at 4 o'clock is my nap, so we can meet after. And before I always was kind of then, yeah, let's meet at 2. And I said, and later, damn, I have my at 4, so if I'm there at 2. So I was very happy when I had my structure and I exactly knew when to meet up with who and where, or if they can't at that time, that I need to ask if I can nap there. So yeah, here's a Uberman or Everyman. So Everyman is, I mean, it's when you sleep more, like let's say 4.5 hours, and Uberman the 2 hours a day. So Uberman, the adaptation is much more harder, but shorter. And Everyman is a little bit more stretched. It means in Uberman you are incredible tired for, let's say, I mean, in the book of Pure Toxic they said 2 weeks. For me it was longer. And they said like for Everyman you are like mild tired for 1 month. So it's kind of more stretched out. So it depends on with what you can handle better. So I think it's not so easy to be super tired all the time. It also depends on what kind of work you're doing, but it's also not so easy if you're a bit tired all the time. So there's also, yeah, pure polyphasic. Uberman is more, it's a pure polyphasic because it doesn't has a core nap. And Everyman has a core nap, so some people say that Everyman is kind of, because of this big sleep, your body doesn't come in the rhythm. So that's why some people say in the end Uberman is more easy. Yeah, Paradoxic, she also said that on Uberman, after the adaptation, she never felt ever really tired because it was a kind of ongoing process on napping, recharging and having power and recharging. And I think we will talk about it later again. It's like you have a kind of euphoria after the adaptation because you're kind of always awake, and it's really interesting how you get used to it. And yeah, so yeah, and the other good part on Everyman is that you're a little bit more flexible because you can move your naps. Here, wakefulness, euphoria. This is the good part on Uberman because that you will not experience on Everyman. On Uberman you really have this kind of, I would say it's something between, I would not say it's being high, but being super motivated because you feel like Superman. It's really awesome when you had a very cool night with your friends. Normally you go to bed then after and you know your flat is completely destroyed. But hey, no, you just take a nap and you have 4 hours more to go to clean your flat and, well, edit a movie and watch your favorite series. And so you're really happy. And then you have workout for 4 hours and then it's 8 o'clock and then the store's open and you already have some stuff done. So it's really giving a good push. So yeah. A good description of Uberman, it's intense. So, and Everyman is more normal and more more useful for more, if you have especially a work. I mean, it's not so easy today, I think, to have a work where you can say to your boss, oh, I want to do a nap every day at 12 o'clock. You know, I think most of the works they say no, but we have the shifts or whatever. So if you can do it, you can be very happy. For me, when I was doing Uberman, for me the most hardest days and adaptation was the day 3 and 4. For me, it was a very interesting connection to fasting. That's also, as far as I know, I did a lot of fasting before, so the day 3 and 4 were kind of challenging. And it's very interesting, like it's like a cycle that the week after again, it's the day 3 and 4 of the week after, and the week after it's again, it's then after the 4th day, it's getting more easy and you're like, wow, cool, so easy, now I'm through it, la la. And then the next week, day 3 and 4, woof, it's coming again, a hard thing. Somehow you're down, you're tired, you say, oh no, I give up. And then the next day after, you're again good. So it's kind of coming again like a, yeah, let's say like a test every week. That's quite interesting. And I mean, Pure Toxic, she said that for her, day 4 was a relief of sleep deprivation, I think. And day 7 stopped feeling tired at all. I didn't have that. I still had some issues even after 3 weeks. So I think, I mean, I can imagine that for her it was also more easy because when she was doing it, she was still in university, so she had a very planned schedule. Like it was always starting at the same time. She was perfectly scheduled, and she didn't have some issues when something is interfering with your naps. And she also had a partner who was doing it with her, so I think that's also a big help. Something that normally occurs with Uberman is a kind of time distortion. So you are quite often asking yourself which day is today, because you don't have this big sleep anymore, which is kind of helping you to structure the time. So it's very funny because in this 3 weeks Uberman that I did with some help of friends, they were always there with me from 12 to 8, which was from 12 midnight till 8 in the morning, which was the hardest time for me. And I always did a video normally with them around, yeah, something between 6 and 7 o'clock. So it was very funny every time before we did the video. I wanted to make a kind of, hello, I'm Alice. Today I'm sitting here with Anna. Today is the day 4 of the Uberman Day challenge, and I was always confused which day is today. So it's very funny every day again. I mean, I was super tired at that moment. It was the hardest time of the day where I was the most tired, the most zombie. And always I thought, today I can do it without thinking about it. I tried it, and every time again, no, which day is today? And then we had a little discussion about which day is today and counting which day it is today. So that's how I did this little video then after it, because I had enough material. But it's in German. Can I? You just need to, how can I go back? You just need to know, does everyone understands a little bit German, or some people who don't understand German? You just need to know welcher Tag. It means which day. So then you understand what it's about. And then Monday, Tuesday, it's like counting which day is today. Hi, ich bin Alice und jetzt sitze ich hier mit Anna, und heute ist welcher Tag von dem Uberman-Experiment, weißt du es? 9., 10. Oder wie rechnen wir das nochmal aus? Tag 11 haben wir, gell? Oh mein Gott. Heute ist welcher Tag? Tag 11? 11 oder 12? Heute ist welcher Tag? Der 12. Ne? Genau, 2 Wochen eigentlich. Dann wäre das der 5., dann müsste der 15. Der 15.? Ich glaube, der 15. Tag ist es. Welcher Uberman-Tag?